I'm at the Paramount Center ready to see a Steelheads game. Hey guys, it's me, Megan Hashem. Talking Steelheads hockey. I went to a Steelheads hockey game yesterday here in Mississauga, Ontario, and I just wanted to talk a little bit about the game and why I love going to Steelheads or the Toronto Marlies. You know, the OHL hockey games, they're really fun. So many reasons why I love them. Number one, of course, price and availability is a big factor. Going to a Leafs game, going to a Canadiens game, any of those games are gonna set you back a fair penny there, and they're hard to get. So even if you wanna pay the hundreds for tickets, often you can't get them. They're not available. It sucks. So, you know, I try and go to one or two Leafs games a season, but sometimes it's really difficult. I know I looked into it for this year. I'm not sure how that's gonna go. We'll see. But I do love going to OHL games. You know, they're all future NHLers. They're these young guys. They look so young. They all have these baby faces, 17, 18, 19, 20. They look like 15 or 16, but really young guys just coming up in hockey, and it's really like inspirational. You can see where they're going. You know, a lot of them are prospected already for the NHL, different teams. This really is the future of our hockey, the future of, you know, NHL and stuff like that. So it's really fun to see. You know, you can get a front row ticket. We were right up at the boards. We saw them all body checking into us. You know, it's all right there for not that much money. You know, if you wanted those tickets for the Leafs, it would be thousands of dollars. For these guys, and they're super talented and super good. It's super exciting game. You know, they put on a good game. It's a fraction of the cost, obviously. Also the location. I mean, when I go to see the Steelheads out here in Mississauga, where I live, which is a suburb of Toronto, basically, I don't have to go downtown. I go to our local awesome arena, which used to be Hershey Center. Now it's Paramount Fine Food Center. It's the first time I've gone to a big game there with the new name. So it's right here. There's parking. You're not paying 35 bucks for parking. It's a short drive from my house. It's not like going all the way downtown Toronto through all the traffic and parking and all this stuff. Anyway, so that's convenient. I also like checking out the Toronto Marlies, though. Then we do have to go kind of downtown. The Marlies are like the Steelheads, basically. Mississauga Steelheads, we're playing the Niagara Ice Dogs. So there's the lineup there. This is the game day lineup program. That's a nice little touch. The Ice Dogs were really ahead. I think they were sitting at 6-1 in the first period, 5 points over us. So that was a little stressful, and I had almost given up, like, oh, maybe we're not gonna win this one. Oh well. The Ice Dogs have quite a few NHL, you know, prospects there, and the Steelheads, I think, only have two, and one is the goalie. So the Ice Dogs are also, you know, a little older, most of them, so they've got a little more experience. So the Niagara Ice Dogs were kind of looking like they might win. They were 6, we were 1. I was like, oh shoot. We still had 2 more periods left, but I was like, I don't know, the way it's going, it's not seeming very like it's gonna pick up. But yes, the Steelheads did almost catch up. It was exciting. I mean, it was inspirational. It was like, wow, look what they did. I think it was during a power play or something like that. I mean, they had the advantage, and they did get 2 goals during that. So that kind of like upped them, and they were up there. They were almost equal at one point. And I was like, oh, maybe we could do this. Maybe we could do this. But we didn't, unfortunately. In the end, it was 6-8. But you know what? 6 for Steelheads, 8 for Ice Dogs. Better than 6-1, right? Losing 6-1. So it was a bit of a nail biter by the end there. It was kind of like, oh, we could do it. We could do it. At one point, I think it was 5-6 or something like that. And I was like, oh, we just need 1 more and we could tie, 2 more and we could win. So it was an exciting game. I like it when it's like that, when it's close and it's kind of stressful. That's the fun of it all. So it was a really awesome game. It was a fun time. I mean, we lost, but it was still fun. And Paramount Fine Food Center is an awesome venue. I tried the new, I guess because Paramount has taken over, which is an Arabic chain of restaurants and meat shops and stuff. they're offering, instead of just normal things at the snack bar, they have all those. They have the popcorn, they have the hot dogs, they have all those things. But what I tried that I thought was amazing was the chicken shawarma poutine. So we got the Arabic and the Canadian all together there. So chicken shawarma poutine, very nice flavoring. I really enjoyed it. It was awesome. It was a nice afternoon game. It was kind of like casual and fun. You know, we got front row tickets for great price, and I highly recommend going to your hometown teams. You know, the guys, they're just coming up. They're about to be NHLers. I mean, it's exciting. It's amazing to watch them grow and watch where everyone goes. You know, maybe I was watching a future Maple Leaf there.
Surprising how good we did.
Make sure you share, like, and subscribe to Megan Hisham on YouTube here. I talk about lots of hockey stuff as well as fitness, concerts, all different stuff. So make sure you show me. Hey guys, it's me, Megan Hisham, and I'm coming at you with a little bit of a review of a hockey game I went to yesterday.
Slap shot, shoot,
I checked out the Mississauga Steelheads versus the Sudbury Wolves game yesterday, December 16th at the Paramount Fine Food Centre. It's a Ontario Hockey League OHL game, and we had a blast. We went to cheer on our hometown OHL hockey team, the Mississauga Steelheads. Fear the fish. Go Steelheads. It was an awesome game. They won 3-1, so it was a bit of a big win. The first period, they were tied 0-0. No one had scored at all, which was kind of not very interesting. I mean, or interesting, right? Sometimes when it's that 0-0, it can be pretty fierce. Who's going to score first? Who's going to do it? Finally, the Steelheads scored and continued scoring. So that was awesome. It was really fun to see them play so well. So they were playing against the Sudbury Wolves. I'm not sure what type of team that was. The Steelheads really showed their true colors, and they showed that they were the stronger team because they won 3-1. So it was a pretty big win. It was pretty obvious. I mean, by the third period, we were like, okay, we kind of know the Steelheads are probably going to win at this point. There were quite a few fights. They were getting quite physical. So there were a lot of fights, a lot of penalties. So that was, I mean, I guess that's exciting. It was exciting to the boys. I don't know. other fun thing is we went with my son's hockey team. So the whole hockey team and a lot of the parents were there, and we got a big box, like a VIP suite. So it was very, very nice. I plan on doing that more and more. It's a little more affordable because it's not like going to Scotiabank Arena and getting a box. I mean, I don't even know what that goes for. So this makes you feel VIP. You're partying like a rock star up there. And we were partying with a bunch of like 20, 10-year-olds. So that was exciting. We actually got, the security came and threatened to kick us out if we were behaving badly more, because I guess the boys were running around a lot and hopping fences and stuff like that. So it was exciting too. So the box experience, I've never been in a VIP suite or box at a big arena like that, and I found it really, really exciting. It was really fun. It was a different type of experience though. So I find when you're sitting in seats anywhere in the arena, you actually stare at the game a whole lot. You take it in a bit more. When you're up in the box, it's more like party time. You're eating, you're drinking, you're having a good time, which is awesome, but I feel like I didn't take the game in quite as much. I guess you could, but why when you're in like party mode up there with all your people and stuff? So of course, there are seats that you have in front of the box. You can sit in the seats, or you can be up in the suite, okay? And the suite looks over onto the, but you're up high, right? Like, it's not like you've got awesome seats or something, but so it's a bit more party mode, and you're not really like staring at the game so much, I find, or at least I wasn't, but also I was watching out for a bunch of 10-year-olds too. The other thing I will say about suites that I think is a plus for families, or anyone with smaller children, like I have a 2.5-year-old, and it was so much less stress being in a suite with a 2.5-year-old, because when you're in a seat, like I take my little guy and my big guy to a lot of games. We take them to a lot of games with us. When you're in a seat, don't kick the person in front of you, don't, run away, don't fall downstairs. When you're in this suite, he can run around, he can eat, he can have a good time. You can order food and drinks. We got pizza, wings, fries, popcorn. You have a waitress, you have bathrooms right outside your door. You don't need to go far away and like get up and bother people. You don't have other people bothering you, getting out of their seats every minute. So, I mean, there's a lot of pluses, and I feel like I will do this again. I want to party in a VIP suite at Paramount Fine Food Center all the time, really. And it's not too crazy expensive, like if you were to do it at a big arena downtown in Toronto, like Scotiabank Arena. So I highly recommend it. Some are for $12, some are for, I think we had one for $24. The VIP box suite thing, it was pretty sweet. It was fun for the team. It was fun for the parents. It was a good time. So, highly recommend that. And if you can afford it, I mean, anywhere, a box would be awesome. I mean, it's so fun. It's like you have your own party at the game. You get like a special entrance. There's a lot of perks. I mean, you're a little far from the action. Like when I go to Paramount, I usually get very, very close seats because they're affordable, right? So you're kind of far up. You're like way up where the nosebleeds would be, right? But in Paramount Fine Food Center, there's no nosebleeds. It's like a really nice arena. There's no crazy high up place. So really, it's quite good. The other thing I think is it's very sad. Once again, I talked about it in my Raptors 905 review a few weeks ago. It's very sad how not enough people are out there supporting the OHL and the Steelheads. It was fairly empty. It was pretty empty, the arena. So for such an awesome game to go and see, and the great prices and all this stuff, it's right here in Mississauga by us. It's our local arena. It was kind of too empty. It made me sad. I feel like there needs to be some more work on getting more people to these games, and just go. So fun. Like, go spend a fun afternoon there. Get a box, get a seat, get whatever. Fairly affordable prices. Really fun game. It's just like going to the NHL. It's like going to any big hockey game. These are the future NHL stars. So, go check it out. I really highly recommend it. I know I've said this before in reviews of Steelheads and Raptors 905 and all our kind of Ontario and regional people, but go, because it's so fun. Take your kids, take your loved ones, take your friends, go have a date. It's a really fun day or night. No one can afford Leafs tickets, right? So go to the Steelheads, go to the Marlies, go to the smaller guys. So fun. It was a really awesome time, and I highly recommend it. Very fun. get a box. So fun. No one had boxes. No one was in them. It was pretty empty. The game was really awesome. I mean, Steelheads just did it. They beat those Sudbury Wolves. And check out a few highlights I got here.
Lace up, drink up, come and fill my cup up. Lace up, drink up, come and fill my cup up. Lace up, drink up, come and fill my cup up. Come and fill my cup up. Let's all get iced up. Slap shot, shoot. I'ma chug my jitter juice. You miss the shots, you don't take no excuse, no excuse. Slap shot, shoot. I'ma chug my jitter juice. You miss the shots, you don't take no excuse, no excuse. 5 a.m. on Sunday and I'm ready for my game day. Gotta caffeinate, can't wait, I take it straight, go crazy. In my truck, it's Starbucks, extra shot, what's the puck? Gonna get iced, I'm feeling nice. Mega, mega mix, I'm smoking up. Sunrise is hot pink, vanilla ice, I lip sync. Stop, collaborate and listen. Kill my drink, I feel ambition. Worked happy hour to Twerkenbauer, CCM and Easton. Nothing left for Louis, Gucci, Fendi, or Louboutin. Skates are on, Zamboni's gone, coffee up, I'm in the zone. Hockey puck of gemstones, screaming in the end zone. We gon' do this, we gon' score, rapping in that megaphone. Penalty box in my hockey socks, dancing with Mike Babcock. Check the clock, it's time to rock. You talk the talk, I walk the walk. Check my hat trick, I'm so sick. Paid in full like Slick Rick. And yeah, I be flicking that wrist, but it's on a hockey stick. Lace up, drink up, come and fill my cup up. Lace up, drink up, come and fill my cup up. Lace up, drink up, come and fill my cup up. Come and fill my cup up. Let's all get iced up. Slap shot, shoot. I'ma chug my jitter juice. You miss the shots, you don't take no excuse, no excuse. Slap shot, shoot. I'ma chug my jitter juice. You miss the shots, you don't take no excuse, no excuse. Pop director, caffeine injector, my boobs up in a chest protector. Girly over there in our team sector, wrinkle club, I best checker. BC boys were body moving, I'm body checking. Brew me up some dark roast, man, or I'll be home wrecking. All my old time heroes, Gretzky and Lindros. Hockey greats, designer skates, all the way espressos. Check Kijiji for nosebleeds, going to ACC. Rep the six, hockey sticks, seats behind the goalie. On the train to a Leafs game, Tammy's coffee on my brain. Y'all rap about b-ball, but Mega Megs is so insane.
All right, so that was fun.
Yeah.
Steelheads won.
Steelheads won, 3-1.
It was a very violent game, 3 to 4 physical fights.
Yeah, there were quite a few fights.
Well, this guy got 17 minutes of penalty time.
That's not a thing.
17.
You can only get 10.
No, he got
Wow.
He got 2, 5, and 10.
All right.
2 minutes for roughing, 5 minutes for something, and 10 minutes for misconduct.
Okay, so it was an awesome game. It was fun to be in the box, and yeah.
Imagine you got like a 20.
Mask off and my hockey helmet on. I rap about Austin Matthews.
Make sure to share, like, and subscribe for more videos like this, and we'll talk soon, guys.
Iced out at the rink. Pass the puck to left wing. Jersey on my body, I'm so ready to party. Feeling just like Crosby, it's hockey and coffee.